Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer, and today we're doing another Jax game. I know I've already done one, but that was a 1v1 and this is a 5v5, so hopefully we will see some different aspects of Jax coming into play. So I won't go over most of the abilities and such, so we will just skip most of the beginning of the game and see some more, well, normal gameplay from him. Hopefully it is normal gameplay, because for now I have no idea. So at least we have, well, a jungler on both of the teams. Both of the teams have a Nocturne as a jungler. Nocturne, well, is a decent jungler. He's not the best, but he can gank like no other with his ultimate. And yeah, we're just going to skip through the first part because I saw most of the first part, and yeah, it's all about farming, as you can see, and yeah, that's not really interesting to watch. It is significant here that Jax can actually keep the Shen from farming at all, because, well, Shen of course cannot really do anything at a distance, because, well, he only can throw his little knife, where he gains lifesteal from the target. Don't know what it's called, doesn't matter. And Jax does a lot more damage and can actually use his leap strike to get in there. So placing a ward here in the bush, because he's looking for the, I don't know why you would put a pink ward there, because the enemy team doesn't have anyone who's invisible. So why would you put a pink ward there? But anyway, so the junglers are just jungling, the laners are just laning, and we are in the top lane witnessing this fight. At the moment, Shen is at a bit of an advantage because Jax has been, well, he's been taken down a few HP. So Jax cannot really engage the fight with Shen, and therefore it is very hard for him to keep farming. And that's why this Tryndamere comes to help him. So again, a little skirmish here. We're level 6 by now, so I have no idea when this becomes interesting, because I've seen the first part, but I cannot really remember until which point. And yeah, I guess this would be as good a point as any to just get into the gameplay. So minion kill wise, we have 26 minion kills for Jax and 25 for Shen, so they're equal. And then we have the mid lane, or which I'm assuming is the mid lane. At 47, the enemy mid lane is at 30. That's either Caitlyn or Teemo. It is Caitlyn. So the mid lane apparently winning quite convincingly, also with 2 kills already. And yeah, that's quite good. So I had expected the top lane to do a little bit better than this, because he could really zone out Shen for most of the early part of the game, and it really didn't work out that way. So this Shen obviously dead, and I'm not sure if Tryndamere should really pursue this. He doesn't have an ultimate anymore, as you can see, and he's really going to die if he stays in, and they're not going to kill this guy anytime soon. But he's staying in nonetheless. Yeah, so the team composition, let's go over that while we see some things in the background here. So we have, oh, I can do that from here. We have no tank in this team. I guess Jax is a tanky character, but definitely not a tank. And then we have Tryndamere, who now gets killed, and Tryndamere, Nocturne, and Tristana as the 3 AD carries, and that is quite a lot. I mean, having 3 of them is quite a lot. And then Orianna and Jax as the AP carries. So everyone is very squishy, and it is going to be, well, one of those games where it is either you do a lot of damage or you take a lot of damage. And it's going to be a 50-50 outcome, because the enemy team, well, they have Shen, I guess, which is good, because that gives them a huge advantage. Shen and Ryze. Shen is a real tank. Ryze is kind of a tanky DPS character. AP, of course. But, well, Shen can still take a lot of damage. Or Ryze can still take a lot of damage. So we see them going after Shen for some reason, while finally someone gets the idea, let's go after Teemo. And Teemo, of course, a much better target, and this guy should really get out of there, even though he has an ultimate. It's not like you need to use it in every fight. It's better to only engage in the fights that you can actually win. So apparently the enemy warded this bush, and Jax is getting out of there. So far, yeah, there's it's 7-3, and we saw some little skirmishes, but nothing major yet. We do see Jax keeping up with his farm. Yeah, running a little bit low on mana here. Probably should go home at some point to heal up and get some more mana. Especially since mid lane, well, it's covered. Tristana can easily hold this off, assuming that she doesn't make too big of a mistake at any point. But yeah, that's always the case, of course. If somebody makes a mistake in mid and dies, then it's really hard for anyone else to hold that lane. Because mid characters are a lot higher level normally. Well, I guess in this case the top lane is a solo lane, so they should be of equal value. But yeah, well, at this point Tristana really doesn't need the help in mid. Yeah, we see another kill in the enemy jungle. And apparently we're getting a little bit antsy to do something. Yeah, as we skipped the early part of the game, I don't really have a feeling of how this game's going. But, well, since it's 8-3, and the minion scores are pretty much better for anyone except for Tryndamere than the enemy, yeah, should be okay. Oh, very nice kill there by Tryndamere. Actually going to die for it probably. Yeah. But he did get the kill. He probably should have ran out. He ran in this way. Should have ran out the same way he came in, because his team was still there. And with the, I don't know, 6 seconds or so that your ultimate lasts, he still has his ultimate. No, he used it. I saw he used it, but anyway, with the 6 seconds or so that your ultimate lasts, you can easily make it back to your team. And you may still get killed, but at least you have a better chance that way than when you go into the enemy jungle with 3 champions chasing you. So Jack's going back here, going to heal up, run into a mushroom, and it's best to be healed up when you go into a team fight. He's going bottom to farm up the minions that are there, and I'm just going to stay here a little bit, see some of the fights that are going on. So we see enemy rise, drop almost immediately, and he either didn't use his ultimate. Oh, no, I don't know. He either didn't use his ultimate or the replay client is a little bit off here. So everyone's really low, and they should all go and heal. So this guy's low, this guy's low. You can see the values here. Very low, and Oriana just healed up. So we're just going to follow him around. It's so far not the most exciting of games, but you have those games too. Not every game has to be action-packed. Is he going for dragon, or is he just going... he's going to ward it, sure. Team could easily take out dragon by now. And, well, as I said, not a lot going on. Not a lot to talk about, because I already did a Jack's commentary, so I don't really have anything to say about the strategies anymore. Jax is just a really good character overall, and can do a lot of things in a team. Mostly he's used for his pure damage output, plus he has a stun, which is kind of useful. Two flashes going off there on the enemy team, but not actually getting anything done. So that means that both Rise and Nocturne don't have a flash anymore. So yeah, Rise still has his Ghost, but Nocturne obviously only has Flash and Smite, because he was a jungler. So he doesn't have any escapes anymore, and that might be to their advantage. Well, Simon here is going to jungle once again.